food wage board has spoken, and the fight for 15 is one step closer to becoming a reality. Now, if the state labor board gives the green light, thousands of fast food workers in New York will receive a $6 raise by 2021. So we've heard from those for and against the hike, but what are the experts saying? News 4's Jen Shawn spoke to two local economists and joins us live with their take tonight. Jen?
Melina, that's right. Both experts agree that $15 an hour for fast food workers will have unintended negative consequences, both for the state and for the workers that this initiative is trying to help. Victory at City Hall. Wednesday, dozens of local fast food workers celebrated getting one step closer to $15 an hour. But the wage board's recommendation comes at a price, says Buff State economist Bill Gannon.
The lower income individual who works in the industry benefits, the lower income neighborhood may lose out on the opportunity to get a Big Mac.
He says that's because large chains will become more selective with their locations and their hiring. Younger workers will likely be phased out.
Now they may say, well, we really want someone who's going to be more serious about this. Let's hire someone who's retired. So I think it's going to work to the disadvantage of the younger worker group.
Gannon says a wage hike isn't necessarily a negative, but such a drastic one, targeting just one sector of the workforce, could backfire. Lawrence Southwick, a finance professor at UB, says the hike would force chains to up prices.
If I'm going to pay the same at McDonald's as I do to a mid-price restaurant, why not go to the mid-price restaurant?
While the Fight for 15 movement has received a lot of support locally, it's also been criticized for some of the same reasons Southwick and Gannon mention. In a statement, the Buffalo-Niagara partnership said, quote, instead of pushing for significantly higher wages for entry-level, low-skilled jobs, this state needs to focus on adopting basic reforms that will generate new opportunities in key job sectors and incentivizing job creation by encouraging existing businesses to stay and grow in New York. Now, the final say on the wage hike comes from the commissioner of the state's labor board and is expected in September. Now, this wage hike would leave out smaller chains like Mighty Taco or Just Pizza here in Western New York. Coming up at 6, find out what this means for both the workers and the industry in general. Reporting live outside Elmwood Avenue, Jen Shawn, News 4 at 5:30.
Jen,